What's up, guys? It's your host, DxD, back with another High School DxD video. Today we're going to be doing top 5 anime like High School DxD, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one we have up first is To Love Ru. In To Love Ru is, let's say, it's sort of like DxD. The only thing it lacks is the action scenes. If you do prefer that in DxD, then you don't necessarily have to watch this. And the main character really isn't like Issei in the cursing regards or a funny aspect, but I'll go ahead and read you the bio. It has around 2 seasons. It's really good. It also has an OVA. It's super duper good. I do recommend it. It is extremely like DxD. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about the bio. So Rito Yuki never gets a break. He's always finding himself in lewd accidents with girls around him, although his heart still yearns for his childhood lover, Urina. Rito can't help but question his feelings for Lala, the alien princess who appeared in front of him and declared that she would marry him. But now, it's not just Lala he has to deal with. Her younger twin sisters, Momo and Nana, have traveled to Earth, wanting to meet older sister's fiance. So yeah, you get the point. It's definitely like, it's a guilty pleasure anime, and to sum it up in general, it's definitely 100% the 5th one on this list, just because it's probably the least like DxD in the action aspect. Alright, I try to do this the best I can, so let's just go ahead and roll into the next one. The next we have on the list is Dakara Bokuwa. I'm sorry if I said that one. Bokuwa H Denkai. And basically what this anime is about is Kagerusuke is an ecchi high school boy. One day, he meets a girl standing alone in the rain. She is Lara, and an elite death person, whatever it's called, who visited the human world in order to find a singular man. Ryosuke makes a contract with Lara, and she sucks the energy required for her activity in the human world. Ryosuke. So I've watched this anime before, and in my opinion, I'd give it a good 7.5 out of 10 because it does have the action and this lore person that they're talking about, Lashara. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, is basically Rias Grimmery with smaller tits. I'm sorry if that offended anybody, but this is Rias Grimmery, and basically this is Issei if he was in another anime, and this is Rias Grimmery if, you know, she was just less hot. But anyway, so let's go. That's pretty much what it is, in my personal opinion. It came out in 2012 as well, so it probably got outshined by DxD, but it's basically like DxD in the action part and in the ecchi part, all that stuff. You know, if you're into that weird guilty pleasure shit, you get my point. So let's go ahead and roll into the next one. Coming up to number 3 on this list, we have Demon King Demaio, and this is one of my favorite ones because this one, in my opinion, would be the most like DxD, except for his personality is a little bit more often easy. You can't hit directly on the mark, you know what I mean? But you get the point. So he transfers to a school, and he wants to make the world a better place or whatever, and that's his goal. Like, he's supposed to be a nice character, but unfortunately for him, he's one of the Demon Lord candidates, and a Demon Lord candidate, that's everybody shits their pants and freaks out, if you know what I mean, because it's like, holy shit, he's a Demon Lord candidate. So the anime overall is pretty damn cool. He also has this blue hair chick. She's pretty fine. I'd give her a good 9 out of 10, you know, A+, you know, she's pretty fine too. She ain't no Rias Grimmery, but you get my point. All right, yeah, I'm trying my best here, folks, but yeah. Listen, okay, this anime is definitely a solid 8 out of 10. It's better than the other 2 I showed you before, but I'm also giving you a top 5 just to see, you know, how many you haven't seen, how many you have seen. So let's go ahead and roll into the next one, which will be number 2. Next up, we have Seikon No Qwaser, and I've actually watched this one, only twice, so I do rewatch bunch anime, but as you can see the picture right here, the anime is very valid. It has action-packed. The main character ain't no bitch, you know what I mean? He's definitely a good guy, because the Demon King Demaio, the one I was talking about before, he's a little bit of a wuss, but obviously he's a Demon King, but you know what I mean, like touching girls, you know what I mean? But this guy knows the way, you know what I mean? So this, I'm going to go ahead and review summary. So Sank McCullough of Academy, alright, I don't care if I pronounce that right. Orbi Mafu meets a silver-haired boy called Alexander. He is a Quasar, a being who can manipulate iron and draws his power from breast milk. A mystery surrounding an icon transforms the Academy into a setting for conflict between various Quasars. So basically, it's like an all-out battle thing. Now, there are some questionable scenes in there that I was just like, what the actual fuck is going on? I'm sorry if anybody hasn't heard me record before, but like, I don't know, that one scene, like, there was this one scene where this one chick, she has brown hair, I forget her name, and there was like this little, it was basically a loli, and like, it was some weird shit going down, dude. I don't know how to say it, but watch it at your own belief, you know what I mean? It was kind of creepy, and it kind of made me want to kill myself on some aspects, but yeah, you get the point. So let's go ahead and roll into the not obviously the final one. I'm trying my best here with this list, okay? And by the way, we're going from least to greatest. I don't know if I clarified that before, and not like I give a shit anyway, but let's go ahead and roll into number 1. This one's the one that I recommend out of any of them, 100%. Number 1 is so fire. Strike the Blood. Strike the Blood is so freaking heat, and it's not exactly similar to DxD, but obviously it is a harem anime, but still. Strike the Blood, he is basically what they call the 4th Pregnator, and he is so badass. I love the powers that they displayed in the anime and everything like that, but I'll go ahead and read you the bio or just a little bit about it. Either way, this is a 10 out of 10 for me, just like DxD, or a 9.5, a little lower than DxD, you get the point. The 4th Pregnant, I'll go ahead and read you a summary. The 4th Pregnator, that's the world's strongest vampire that should only exist in legends, accompanied by 12 Kaiju and spreading calamity. This phantom vampire appeared in Japan. For the observation and obliteration of this 4th Pregnator, the government in The Lion King decided to dispatch an attack mage known as Sword Shaman. However, for some reason, the one chosen for observation was apprentice Sword Shaman girl Higma Yukina, wielding the strongest anti-progenitor spirit spear. Yukina arrived at the demon district Ikutami City. What is the true identity of the 4th Pregnator, Akatsuki Kojo, she encountered over there? Now, this anime is so heat. I'm sorry, my brother walked in, but this anime is so fucking heat, bro. I've never been so hype about anime, bro. And I don't actually know how many seasons it is. I'm pretty sure it has 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons, something like that. Strike. Like, it's so freaking good, bro. Like, I can't even express to you how I definitely enjoyed this anime. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. I thought the powers were cool. I thought the action packed. I thought everything was pretty dope. I thought they did the ecchi, all like, the horny scenes and stuff like that. I thought they did that stuff pretty good. I thought it made it way more enjoyable than other anime. So that was my top 5 anime like HighSchoolDxD. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I know it's a little bootleg, but what can I do? So I'm gonna do the what if another day. I'm gonna have a DxD season 5 update video coming out tomorrow because I got a couple of things I really need to talk about. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, comment, like, and subscribe for more. Without further ado, peace.